welcome to Observing the Hidden Patterns. In this episode, we begin Season 1, an introduction to bazi, also known as the 4 Pillars of Destiny. But first, let me make one thing clear. This is not a series built on absolute life judgments. We are not here to scare people with mysterious predictions, or to turn bazi into a fear-based short video trick. The useful way to begin is simple: treat bazi as a language of the life chart. You do not need to believe it is magical. You can first study it as a symbolic system from traditional Chinese culture. The first misunderstanding is that bazi is a mystical answer machine. As if you enter a birth time, and the system prints out a complete life manual. Real bazi does not begin with a one-line verdict about someone's entire life. It is also not fixed fatalism. A chart is not a prison sentence written at birth. And it is not as simple as saying, if something is missing, just add that element. Real charts are systems. So what is the correct entry point? Bazi is a language of the life chart. The 4 pillars are the framework. They give the chart its basic structure. The heavenly stems and earthly branches are like the words inside that language. The 5 elements are the grammar, because they show how forces generate, control, support, or restrict each other. The 10 gods translate those relationships into human affairs, resources, pressure, expression, wealth, and authority. Luck cycles and annual cycles are the timeline. They show how time enters the chart. If you have not learned the language, but rush to judge a life, mistakes are almost guaranteed. So what does bazi actually read? Remember 5 words: structure, relationship, strength, timing, and environment. First, structure. A chart is not 8 separate parts on a table. It is a system. Second, relationship. Each symbol works differently depending on what supports it, controls it, or clashes with it. Third, strength. The question is not only whether something appears, but whether it can actually stand. Seeing a wealth star is only a signal. Just like a customer inquiry is not the same as a paid order. Fourth, timing. A chart is not a still photograph. It is more like a movie, with chapters and plot points. Fifth, environment. The same person may produce different results in different fields, industries, cities, or social circles. This brings us to 3 important words: Ming, Yun, and Ju. Ming means the inborn structure. It is like the factory configuration of a car. Yun means timing and cycles. The same car behaves differently on a highway and in deep mud. Ju means the real field or environment where a person stands. You cannot easily be born again. You cannot instantly replace a 10-year luck cycle. But you can often adjust the field you stand in. For ordinary people, this is the most practical part: change the field before you complain about fate. Now let's look at why beginners often go wrong. The first trap is predicting real events too early. After 2 days, they want to read marriage. After 3 days, wealth. After 1 week, everything. The second trap is memorizing impressive terms without understanding the structure behind them. The third trap is reading single symbols instead of systems: wealth means money, clash means bad, combination means good. The fourth trap is chasing miraculous predictions. It may sound exciting, but it does not build real understanding. A serious course should explain the basis: where is the structure, where is the relationship, where is the timing? This season will follow a textbook-style path. First, we learn the 4 pillars, heavenly stems, and earthly branches. Then we learn 5 element generating and controlling relationships. This is the basic grammar. Then we learn the 10 gods, because they translate element relationships into human affairs. After that, we study monthly command, strength and weakness, cold, heat, dryness, dampness, and adjustment. Then we study combinations, clashes, patterns, useful gods, unfavorable gods, illness and medicine. Only after the language and structure are clear do we enter real-life topics such as career, marriage, and wealth. So today's key sentence is this: bazi is not a mystical answer machine. It is a language of the life chart. It mainly reads structure, relationship, strength, timing, and environment. A person's life can also be viewed through Ming, the inborn structure, Yun, the timing cycle, and Ju, the real field. Learning bazi is not about surrendering to fate. It is about learning how to read structure clearly. In the next episode, we will enter the most basic components, the 4 pillars, the heavenly stems, and the earthly branches.